So I began painting some of the red parts, as you can see here, after finishing priming them. And this is the shine red color, as you can see there. Came out pretty nice, but I'm not digging how shiny it is. I didn't want to make it too shiny. So it's a shame that I didn't have anything lacquer base in a darker red until I found that I had this one. This is an acrylic base red, which unfortunately I don't remember the name. It's already been wiped out, but I think it's the Rux red. It's acrylic. So I wanted to give it a pass on this to remove the shine. I wanted to give it a dull look to it. So we can remove the shininess of it. It's also designed to mask out some of the mistakes that happened when I was painting. So here it is, what it looks like now, a little darker, a little more refined. We'll do a side-by-side comparison. We'll use this one as the control and the other one's going to be the test. Now it's safe to say I can do this on this paint because you can paint, you can't paint acrylic, I'm sorry, you can't paint lacquer over acrylic, it will eat it, but you can paint acrylic over lacquer. Here is what the parts would look like now. A little darker. A lot better. I kind of like this one better than the shine. Alright, let me continue detailing that. Okay, so the next parts that I'm going to start painting is the light gray colors, which I'm doing medium gray on the parts you see here. Some of the connectors is easy to do. There's some other parts that I need to work with that I have to cover up. But I wanted to show you two parts. First up is the hands. As you can see, using the panel line marker, I detail the edges around the parts where it connects with black. And if I give it a nice pass, the acrylic definitely cover. I don't want to cover up the whole thing. Just give it a light pass. So it doesn't have to be too dark, not too obvious. Just give it a nice faded look, something that you can barely do. Well, I think you can do it with a wash, but if I can give you a side-by-side look, you see? See, that came out nice. You still see the darkness there, but it's very faded. So that's with the hand. Another one here is the leg joint, the knee joint, which I just wanted to give it a nice pass to cover up some of the parts here. Again, this is acrylic. And make sure I cover the whole thing. And again, another side-by-side comparison. Give me a second to zoom. So good. There we go. You see? Alright. Just continue on detailing these parts before I go on to the next part. Okay, so the next color that I'm going to be painting is going to be the navy blue color, number 14 from Mr. Color. Begin with this guy here. Wait a second. This navy blue from this brand, I believe it was specifically designed for aircraft. Most likely World War II military aircraft. Oh crap, this thing's coming off. I don't want this thing to fall in while it's still drying, so let's see if I can keep it there for now. I'll fix it up after it dries. Let me pull something out differently. But yeah, it feels like more of an aircraft color blue. It has a green tinge to it. It looks okay. There we go. Pretty nice. Closed. Don't have to do the sides, only the top and the front, top, and bottom. I wondered if I would have detailed it with black. It shows off the inside of the black, but most likely it'll probably get covered up. You know what, let me do the sides because I don't want to accidentally put them on and then realize, oh wait a minute, there's one section that's showing off. Alright, so I'm conformed with what I got, and this color's okay. Alright, let me move on to the next stage of this painting build. Alright, so the final thing that we're going to be painting right now will be the sky blue paint on all the purplish parts, which I've already painted gloss black. And as you see, here are a few of the parts that I've already put on sticky tack to make the custom pattern that I wanted to do. It took me a while to set this up because sometimes these sticky things don't, well, either they stick too well or they don't stick at all. So I had to be very careful with this. I had to actually top coat it and see if this works. So first I'm going to do a light pass. Light pass first. Just do a light coating. See, there's a light pass right there of the blue. Now I already have another one already that I light pass, and I just let it dry for a few moments. Now I'm going to give it a deeper pass. sticky tack because it's actually the same color tone as the paint, the sky blue. What do you think of that? Let's try that again. Something a little bit bigger. As a matter of fact, let me adjust the camera a bit because it's too close. Something like this. Oh, I want to make sure that these sticky tacks are all the way, covering the part. I don't want it to be lifted up a bit in a specific area and then it doesn't show right. I made that mistake on the camphor one time, and I'm going to do it again with this guy. Okay, we're going to repeat the process. We're going to do a light pass. It does show, a little bit of the black, but not too much, because I don't want to do a covering up just yet. So, you see, it's still a little white. And I'm going to grab the other one, which I did a little bit of painting. Now I'm going to give it a deep coat. I'll do a second coat, because then I want to make sure I do side-by-side comparisons with the part and make sure that they're all even out. Once it dries, I'll begin peeling out the tacks and we'll see the final results.